Welcome back, you guys, to Gas Station Zebra. Thank you for tuning in and checking my stuff out. So this is a special episode. I'm doing Mexican candy this episode. We got a couple things today that I really like. This is packaged by Tolteca, that whatever like this company is, and it's an Oblea con Cajete, which means a wafer with caramel. Cajete is caramel. So yeah, this is it's basically a milk candy wafer is what it says right there from the band Aldama. And so it's a caramel wafer candy. Oh, it's super sticky. Some other people will be like, cajeta, that's not how you say caramel. Dulce de leche, same thing, pretty much. Dulce de leche is a little bit more runny, I would say, in my experience, or at least the kind I like. So first thing I'm noticing is the wafer is like crazy thin. It's like as thin as a sheet of paper. And there's like a lot of caramel to wafer ratio. So let's bite into this and see what's up. So it's okay, I like it. Bottom line is I like it. The Oblea, the wafer, is just too thin. I'd really like something more to chew on. It was more like I was chewing on caramel with like something that was like oddly crunchy in it, versus like a wafer is just so thin. I would like something a little thicker to have more substance to chew on. The caramel itself was okay. Not my favorite caramel I've ever had, but it was alright. So I mean, for this kind of treat, I would probably give, I mean, these are like crazy cheap, so you can't expect much. Like it came with this big one, and it came with like a little bite-sized one too, and it was like 75 cents or something where I got them from. Maybe a little, maybe $1, I can't remember. Really cheap though. I still think it might be a little too expensive for just like how thin this wafer is. I'd like something thicker. So overall, I give this a 4 out of 10. It's not a snack that I would get all the time unless it was like one that was made with fresh caramel that I was buying off the street or something. Like I think that would be really good, like a homemade caramel with like a homemade wafer, and maybe they just made it and they're selling it. Like you can tell it's casera, you know, like instead of something that I'm buying from the gas station, you know? So 4 out of 10 for this. Not that great. Okay, I liked it, but not that great as far as other treats I've had. The second thing we're checking out today, same brand of bagging, Tolteca, but we're looking at Cucharitas. If you're Mexican or you live near Mexico, you know what Cucharitas are. They're literally just spoons with tamarind candy on them. Yeah, so the tamarind is actually indigenous to tropical Africa. I'm like looking at my computer over here, giving you some info on it, learning Gas Station Zebra style, you know? Welcome to the school of Gas Station Zebra, where we learn about stuff. And it's a it produces like a pod-like kind of fruit that has an edible pulp that you can take out and eat. Odd. I mean, I'm gonna have to look up the history of the tamarind and figure out how it got from in being indigenous in Africa to being in some of the most hated Mexican candies ever, by gringos at least. I love them. So what this is basically just like this thick paste that they've made from the tamarind fruit. It's really sweet. It's a little bitter and very, very tangy, but it's also very spicy. Like if I was to take this whole thing in one bite, it'd actually be pretty dang spicy. Not like make you cry spicy, but like enough to make one of my friends, Kippy, I've mentioned him in other videos before, but he can't even handle a plain quesadilla from Taco Bell. Like, what the crud? Anyways, this would probably make him sit in the bathroom for a couple days. Anyways, like, I know what these taste like. I love them. The flavor to me is just so good. Sweet, tangy, a little bitter to some degree, very spicy. I really enjoy it. You wouldn't think that like spicy and sweet works that much. Maybe you will. People use that like weird Asian sauce. Sorry, Asians. Didn't mean to be racist. I guess I wasn't racist. I don't know. I think it's actually called Asian sauce. I don't know. Anyway. Tamarind candy, for me, personally, is an 8 out of 10. I really like tamarind candy. For everyone else in the world, for the other gringos that have tried Mexican candy, who didn't grow up maybe going to Mexico all the time, and weren't introduced to it at a young age, this is probably like a 3.5, 3, 2, 2.5. We'll say 3, an average of 3 out of 10 for most people, just because they don't like the flavor that much, but I love it. So 8 out of 10 personally for the Cucharita, which is a tamarind candy on a spoon. 3 out of 10 for the Cucharita tamarind candy for those people who, I guess, just aren't, you know, culturally developed, you know? So, anyways, tamarind candy. It's good. Otra vez, muchas gracias a ustedes. La semana que viene vamos a tener un episodio muy especial donde visitamos mi gas station favorita en Utah. No sé cómo decir gas station en español. Pero vamos a ir ahí con unos amigos y ojalá que a ustedes les guste. Y gracias otra vez por ver mis videos. Puedes tocar en los botones aquí para ver mis otros videos si no los has visto. Y gracias. Nos vemos para la próxima.